2nd and 6 BC. Riders 14. Dickinson shotgun eye. Joe Smith lone back. Now he moves to the right. 5 receiver set. Dickinson straight back. Gonna pass looking towards the end zone. It's knocked away from Simon at the goal line. As Clovis, the safety, over the top, able to poke it free. Simon wants pass interference, won't get it. And the drive stalls there as the Lions will attempt a field goal. Let's go down to field level. Here's Scott Rintoul.
Thank you very much, Rick. Geroy Simon probably would have been a better decoy on that play. 2 Riders jumped him. Paris Jackson one-on-one coverage on the outside. He ran a seam open in the end zone. Dave Dickinson could have had 6.
Jeff Smith is the contestant in the OK Tire Kick-to-Win contest presented by Bridgestone. This will be a 21-yard attempt for Paul McCallum. From the left hash mark, Buck Pierce the holder. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Lions open the scoring. Capped off by a 21-yard field goal by Paul McCallum. Lions lead the Riders 3-0 here at BC Place. Lions will kick off after that field goal. Brett Anderson will do the honors. Rick Ball and Julio Caravetta. Scott Rintoul, Jeff Leyland on the sidelines. Jason Armstead and Dominic Dorsey back to receive for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Stand back at their own 20-yard line. 11:40 left in the first quarter of play early in this game under the dome. Montreal winning the East Final 33-24 over Toronto. Alouettes back in the Grey Cup. Dorsey from his own 16 to the 25 to the 30. 35 gets out to the 38 before he's finally dragged down on the play by Jamal Johnson. Jay Pottinger helping out a 59-yard kickoff by Anderson. 22-yard return. Kerry Joseph and the Riders offense on the field for the first time.
Yeah. Now it's going to be this home field advantage. The fans in here are going to start getting crazy. It's a huge disruptive force. Even as the quarterback walks into the huddle, you can see how everyone is trying to get as close as possible so that they can hear him.
First down Riders at their own 38. Bunch formation right. Joseph shotgun. Kenton Keith in the backfield. Joseph, play action. He's going to run himself. Joseph up over the 40 to the 45. Brought down by Carl Kidd, and Javi Glatt picks up 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, smart play for your first play. You know your quarterback's going to be nervous. You know everybody's going to be nervous. So you call a designed running play for your quarterback. That was a counter play out to the left. And Kerry Joseph play fakes it and then follows that running back into the hole.
Riders 2nd and 3 from their own 45. Joseph shotgun, 2 backs in, Hathaway and Kenton Keith. Joseph straight back, good to throw with time, goes to the near sideline, overthrows the intended receiver. Yo Murphy as the ball sails incomplete out of bounds, and on comes the punt team for Saskatchewan.
That surprises me a little bit, Rick. 2nd and short like that, and they tried to get that short little quick out to Yo Murphy, but again, this is not his strong point. Kerry Joseph, as great an athlete and as a quarterback as he is, he's not one of these guys that is just a pure passer that can beat you with his arm. He has the potential to have big games, but on a consistency basis, he's just not going to be able to do it, I don't believe.
Luca Conji on to punt for the Riders. Did not punt the ball very well last week in Calgary, and the Stamps got some good returns off of it. In fact, Marcus Howell scored a touchdown on a punt return last week.
They really feel, the Lions do, that they're going to have a chance to get after a couple of these.
Ian Smart back to receive. Conji gets the kick away end over end and short, but it's going to bounce at the 30 and roll towards the sideline. Smart picks it up at the 25. Riders get called for no yards as he gets forced out of bounds at the 29. And he'll tack on some extra yardage for the penalty. A 40-yard kick with a generous bounce and a short return for Ian Smart. Let's go down to field level to Scott Rintoul.
Thanks, guys. You were talking about how loud it is in here, and it is obviously affecting the way the Riders go about their business with their snap count. Kerry Joseph going with a silent count, not even trying to bark out signals. He's using his hands to show his receivers when they should start their motion, and he uses his foot to let the center know that he's ready to receive the snap.
Well, so Scotty, from that point, right, if you're a defender, you look at the quarterback. As soon as the arms go forward, you know motion's coming, and then as soon as you see the foot come, you know the ball's going to be coming after it. And that's a huge part of the game because now you can anticipate that snap.
And the kicking part of the game, obviously a huge part as well, Julio. Defensive end with the BC Lions was getting in the grill of Luca Conji after that kick. He was talking smack to him. He blocked him all the way to the end of the play. They're trying to get in the heads of this young rookie kicker early.
And it's funny you say that, Scotty, because on the other side of the ball, after Paul McCallum made his field goal, the Saskatchewan Roughriders were in his face.
First down, Lions at their own 28. Dickinson shotgun, 5 receivers. Joe Smith lone back. Ball right hash mark is Dickinson. Barks out the signals, takes the snap. Quick pass near sideline. Thelwell catches the ball at the 33 and gets no further. 5-yard pickup on first down as he's rolled out of bounds by Omar Morgan.
That's just a long handoff, Rick. That's a short, quick hitch by Ryan Thelwell to the outside. And if you have a defense that is going to give you that, it's just as good as running the football. If you got a quarterback who understands defense, that is a gimme play usually to the corner. Unless he's playing man-to-man, he is going to be off of him about 7-8 yards, and that's a good take for 5 yards.
2nd and 5 BC at their own 33. Bunch formation right. Dickinson shotgun. Smith in the backfield. Simon, Kendrick Jones split off left. Riders put 5 in the line of scrimmage. Dickinson rolls left. Throws left. Looking for Kendrick Jones. Catches the ball. Gets away from traffic. Up over the 50 and pushed out of bounds at the 53-yard line. First down, Lions on a 22-yard pickup by Kendrick Jones.
What a throw from Dave Dickinson, rolling out to his left, Rick. This is a difficult throw, and he throws this in the only spot that you can. If this is a missed throw, you're running the other way. The defender is right there. He puts it in the only spot. He put it high so that the defender could not come underneath it, and Kendrick Jones right there.
Budget break and muffler, first down, Lions at their own 53. 5 receivers. One of them lines up as a tight end. Lyle Green, Joe Smith lone back. Dickinson shotgun eye. Hands off inside to Smith. Nice hole down to the 50-yard line as he picks up 7 yards on his first carry of the game.
You always have to be aware defensively where Geroy Simon is. This time they line him up as a left slot. They fake a reverse to Geroy Simon. And when you have an aggressive defensive front, you now have to make sure that you've got to spread the field in case they do give it to him. By spreading the field, it opens up inside for Joe Smith.
2nd and 3 BC at the Riders 50. Lions up 3-0. Midway through the first quarter, Dickinson 6 for 7 so far for 57 yards. Takes the snap, straight back, throws short, pass complete for the first down to Paris Jackson at the 45. 5-yard pickup and another budget break him up for first down for the Lions.
Yeah, you take what they give you. And that's good coverage by the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Paris Jackson just running a simple little hitch route out to the left. But the ball is perfectly thrown, and he falls over for a first down. The defender's right there, but it's still a first down.
Right on the 45-yard line of the Riders. Very efficient movement of the football by the BC offense early in this game. 5 receivers, 3 to the short side to Dickinson's left. Simon splits off wide to the right. Dickinson takes the snap, straight back, pump fake, going for Simon. He's wide open at the 15, but he can't catch up to the football. On the pump fake, he got in behind the coverage of James Johnson, the corner, and Dickinson just overthrew him.
Oh, my goodness, was this play set up well. This was a pump fake on a curl route out to the right, and he had Geroy Simon wide open. If he just is able to put this ball high and let Geroy run to it, he almost tried to catch him in stride. All that end zone to work with. If he just lays it out there, Geroy Simon is going to walk into the end zone.
2nd and 10 BC, a near miss there from the 45 of the Riders. Thelwell wide left. Jackson to the right. 5 receivers. Joe Smith lone back. Dickinson shotgun. Takes the snap. Straight back with time. Nobody open. Dickinson going to scramble. Takes a hard hit to the noggin, but pops back up again after gaining only 3 yards. Reggie Hunt got him with a pretty good shot. It'll be 3rd and 7, and here comes the Lions punt team, I believe. It'd be about a 50-yard field goal attempt.
That was a pretty good shot from Dave Dickinson. Kelly Bates going right over to him to talk to him. He doesn't have to do this. He's got to be a little bit smarter. Get down. There's going to be defenders there. Hook slide it. That's not Dave Dickinson. Dave Dickinson going to stick his head in there.
Maurice Lloyd got him with the shot to the head. Dickinson okay, pops right back up. Paul McCallum will punt.
This is a smart play. He played field position.
Dorsey back at his own 10. McCallum angling the ball towards the far sidelines. Puts the ball out on the 4. Great kick by McCallum. Perfect 39-yard punt. Pins the Riders deep in their own zone. Bounced out of bounds. They mark it out at the 5. So the Riders pinned up against their own goal line. And the crowd making a lot of noise.
Well, You got to capitalize on field position, right, Rick? You got an opportunity to pin them deep in their own end. You have to keep them down there.
1st and 10 Riders from the 5. Joseph, shotgun. Kenton Keith, lone back, 5 receiver set. Joseph hands off to Keith, his first carry of the game, and he gets nothing. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage by Tyrone Williams, I believe. Brought him down. Maybe a half yard on 1st down. Let's go to the BC sideline to Jeff Leyland. Jeff?
Guys, it finally got quiet for a moment here, but so loud on this sideline. I think it's louder on this side. Lions on offense screaming at each other in each other's ears just to hear each other. Hopefully they'll figure it out. But above you guys in the broadcast booth, right above you is all green. Looks like green moss. All the Riders fans are above you guys, so if you hear footsteps, you know what it is.
Thanks, Jeff. 2nd and 9, Riders from their own 6. Joseph, shotgun. 5 receivers. Kenton Keith, lone back. Joseph on the silent count. Before they get the ball snapped, there's movement. Brent Johnson points to the right tackle of the Riders, Charles Thomas, and says he moved. And now there's a discussion with the officials. The play was flagged before the snap.
Well, that's one of the things you can't do anymore, Rick. You can't. Even if the ball's not snapped as a defender, you can't get back. Because Brent Johnson was back before the ball was snapped.
And there's a huge huddle going on right now. Players, officials. Looks like it's against Saskatchewan. Let's get the call.
Time count violation. Saskatchewan number 4.
There you go.
This is to the goal line. Repeat, 2nd down.
And that's the crowd noise for you.
Yeah, there you go. You chalk one up for the crowd right there. You got 2nd and 5, 2nd and 12 now.
Yep. From the 3, the Riders pinned up against their own goalpost. The crowd making noise again as Joseph again works out of the shotgun from his own end zone. Kenton Keith, the lone back. Joseph's going to throw. Drops back into the end zone. Under pressure, gets some help from the goalpost. Now he throws the ball downfield, and it's complete. Great play to Jason Armstead at the 37-yard line. 34-yard pickup under pressure. Joseph able to make that pass and get the Riders out of trouble.
Well, that is a huge play from Kerry Joseph. Now, I don't know whether or not he did this on purpose, Rick, but he almost used that goalpost as an extra blocker. Somebody ran into it.
Losher ran into the goalpost.
And it started shaking, but this is a tremendous throw. On the run, rolling to your left from Kerry Joseph.
1st down Riders, their first of the game. 5:40 left in the first quarter. 3-0 Lions. Saskatchewan ball beat at their own 37-yard line. Joseph out of the shotgun. Going to throw again. Pump fake. Now he looks back the other way. Going deep down the field. And there's a flag on the play. LeVar Glover knocked Jason Armstead down. Clearly pass interference. As the ball falls incomplete. And Saskatchewan eating up chunks of real estate here, Julio, on that penalty and the previous play on that great pass to Jason Armstead.
2 plays.
Yep.
You're on your 3-yard line. Now all of a sudden you're going to be, at the 35.
Number 27. 1st down.
Fans booing, but that's about as obvious as it gets. That's a 31-yard penalty, and it gives the Riders the ball at the BC 44.
And this is something that Saskatchewan tried to do. They tried to go at Glover the last time. Actually, a couple of times they were successful.
1st and 10 Riders. 44 the Lions. Joseph shotgun. Keith lone back. 5 receiver set. BC puts 4 on the line of scrimmage. Joseph play action rolling. Now he shovels underneath to Keith, and he can't hang on to the ball. It's an incomplete pass. Havy Glatt scoops it up, but incomplete. 2nd and 10 Saskatchewan.
And that play is made by Chris Wilson. With that great speed, he's able to get upfield, and by getting in Kerry Joseph's pitch lane, and that ball is a pitch back, it forced Kerry Joseph to throw it in behind Kenton Keith because of Chris Wilson being right there.
2nd and 10 Riders from the BC 44. 5 receivers. Joseph out of the shotgun. 4 receivers to his left, the wide side of the field. Kenton Keith, the lone back. BC puts 4 in the line of scrimmage. Joseph straight back. Going to pass, under pressure, scrambling, throws the ball away about 40 yards downfield, nobody even close, as it goes incomplete, and it'll be 3rd down. And the Riders didn't get any points out of that, Julio, unless they attempt a long field goal, which I'm sure they won't, but they did get some field position back because they were in tough, deep in their own zone.
That's successful for Danny Barrett. They're not going to get any points out of this, but that is a huge, huge drive for his team because of that very fact, Rick.